We're now well into January 2017 and I still haven't completed my list of my favourite movies of 2016. Well, you know, I'm only 23 days past the deadline. Oh my god, it's like university all over again. I would have done this earlier, however there was a few films that I wasn't able to catch in the cinema that I wanted to see before deciding on my favourite of the year. There's actually still a fair few that I haven't seen, such as Captain Fantastic and Everybody Wants Some, but that YouTube algorithm don't wait for no one. So here's my top 5 movies of 2016 part 2. Sort of. Starting off the list at number 5 is I, Daniel Blake. It might not be the most fun, the most exciting, or the most popcorny movie, but this is arguably one of the most important films of 2016. Ken Loach's I, Daniel Blake takes a scathing look at Britain's benefit system and how it can fail those who really need it, with fantastic performances from a pretty much unknown cast. It's the realisticness of it that helps Loach and screenwriter Paul Laverty really sell their bleak outlook and animosity for the system. It's sort of a little bit too black and white in its depiction of unquestionably good people being oppressed by unquestionably bad powers that be, but that food bank scene is one of the most crushing of the year. There's no doubt Ken Loach is back in full socialist swing. In fact, I'm actually a bit surprised I didn't stop halfway through to ram in a Jeremy Corbyn campaign ad, which will make it a tough watch for some, but if you like your movies to be about more than superheroes just punching each other, it's well worth catching. And you may be wondering why, if it's one of my top 5 picks, I don't have a review up for it on my channel. Well, in all honesty, I think it's just a little bit too serious, and I don't think it'd be really fitting for me to make jokes about it and try and review it in my goofy style, because I kind of don't want to take away from the seriousness of the message behind it. In fact, that's one of the reasons why in my top 5 part 1 video I had a review up for Son of Saul, but I don't have a review up for that either. Just kidding, we all love a good Holocaust joke. Number 4, Hell or High Water. From the director of Starred Up and the writer of Sicario, 2 films which I absolutely loved, there was no way this wasn't going to be a hit with me. Chris Pine and Ben Foster stars 2 bank robbing brothers on the run from Jeff Bridges' Texas Ranger. It's a bit of a slow burner, it's not just 2 hours of cowboys shooting each other. If you want that, watch A Magnificent Seven. But what it is a brilliantly acted tense story of cops and robbers with a lot to say about the current economic climate. It's also a properly funny film with the banter between the 2 brothers and the 2 rangers coming off as genuine. God, I hate that word. Oh, the banter! Oh, and also the score by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, amazing. And at number 3 is Train to Busan. Train to Busan is a South Korean action horror film where a group of people have to fight for survival after a single zombie makes it on board just as their train is leaving. It may not be everyone's cup of tea, but I do love it when a strong concept like that is pulled off successfully. A bit like World War Z meets everything that sucks about a Russia or ScotRail service, Train to Busan is an exciting ride that keeps you on the edge of your seat without forgetting to make you care about the characters. It's recently been announced that Train to Busan will be getting the Hollywood treatment, which I can't say I'm a fan of. I mean, sure, it would be cool to see a reimagining of it, but do we really need that just because some people are too lazy to read the subtitles? Because it worked really well for Old Boy, The Lake House, Mirrors, The Uninvited, My Sassy Girl. Jesus, Hollywood, anything for a bit of money, eh? At number 2, Hunt for the Wilder People. This is one of the reasons I had to delay this video, because I knew full well that when I saw it I would love it. It came out here in the UK early September, but I didn't see it until the 29th of December. And how do I notice that specific date? Because I paid a tenner for it literally 2 days before they put it on UK Netflix, for fuck's sake. In all fairness though, I don't regret buying it at all, as this is one of the best films of the year. Written and directed by Taika Waititi, it follows a young, troubled boy and a grumpy old man who, for reasons that I'm not going to spoil, find himself lost in the New Zealand bush, sparking a national manhunt. It's such a good, enjoyably offbeat movie that I don't think anyone can not enjoy watching. It's full to the brim with charm, it has an excellent cast and is helmed by a naturally talented filmmaker. I love films like this that don't follow the same old Hollywood formula, that throw up something new and special yet go criminally unnoticed. It's a movie that I fully recommend. It's moving and yet constantly hilarious. It's affecting, but it's not soppy. It's just a nice, well-made film that deserves more attention. And my number 1, Arrival. I think I knew as soon as I saw it that this was going to be my best movie of the year. It's just incredible. The first time I saw it I was blown away by what I'd seen, and I'm not going to tell you anything about the stories. I really feel like the less you know going in, the more that you'll enjoy it, but trust me, it's great. It's a real adult sci-fi, and by adult I don't mean as weirdly proportioned people in silver suits and foil hats getting up to some space nookie. I mean it's one that you really need to pay attention to, and it challenges accepted notions of storytelling. As long as you don't only like your sci-fis to be about guys in the Air Force shouting, "Yo, hold my beer," right before they fly up and punch an alien in the face, because damn it, this is America! Fuck yeah! is one you should definitely see. This is easily the best directed movie of 2016 in my opinion. In fact, I saw it multiple times and each time there was something new, something else to discover that confirms Denis Villeneuve is one of the best directors out there at the moment, completely in command of his medium. Oddly enough, Villeneuve's last movie, Sicario, was my favourite of 2015, so the man clearly knows what I like. I'm very much looking forward to being able to buy this on Blu-ray and being able to rewatch it at my own pace, paying attention to certain aspects and being able to really dissect it. It's a film that I'm pretty sure is going to be the basis of many video essays on YouTube to come. So that's my pick for the top 5 movies of the final 6 months of 2016. Don't forget to watch part 1 to see my top 5 of the first 6 months. Do you agree with my choices? Do you think I've missed out something important? Let me know in the comments below what your pick would be. Thanks again for watching my 2016 Top 5 Part 2. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing. You can click that box there to see my Part 1 video, you can click that box there to see my review for Arrival, or if you want to see my review for any of the other films mentioned, look in the description for links there. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.